What's going on, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back here with another video for you guys today. So in this video, I'll be giving you guys my week 5 results of my 0 to 100k challenge. Now, for those of you who are new around here, my 0 to 100k challenge is me going from $0 made to $100,000 made from January 1st to December 31st of 2021. So I've given you guys 4 weeks of results. This week was the first week of February. So like I said, we'll dive into what I did this week, what I did well, what I did poorly, what I could have done better, what I plan to do going into week 6, and I'll kind of just give you guys a little bit of a breakdown of how things went. Now, for those of you who are regular visitors on this channel, you guys know that this week I didn't really actually upload any trading videos, and I wasn't able to because my laptop is still getting fixed. So you might be shocked at some things you see in this video, you might be excited. We'll see, we're going to dive into all of that. But first, before we do that, people, please make sure to drop that thumbs up if you guys do enjoy this video. Remember, this 0 to 100k challenge is not easy. It doesn't matter what results I get or results I bring. This 0 to 100k challenge is not easy at all, especially not within a year period. I mean, if it was easy, everybody would do it, but it's not. So make sure you guys drop that thumbs up, like I said. Also, make sure to comment, share, and hit the red button below if you're new around here. That beautiful red button helps me grow the channel and helps me make more videos like this as well. But now, let's dive into my week 5 results of my 0 to 100k challenge. So to begin with, we're going to go through what happened during the week, and I'll show you guys a bit of the results. So you guys may remember, well, I don't think it's hard for you guys to remember, that last week, week 4, was a messed up week. You know, I actually succeeded, I made money. It was my second strongest week of the year, but just the results didn't show properly on Robinhood. Now, this week is kind of similar. The results are not really shown, but in my portfolio value, it's still there, and I've learned from my past lessons. So just know you're gonna see me play around a little bit to show you guys exactly how much I made this week and how we progressed. So as you can see, it's showing that we made around $2,000 this week. That is not actually true. Again, it's doing some weird glitch thing, but it's not as bad as last week, but it's still there. And to prove that to you guys, I'm going to show the results based on February the 1st, which was Monday, until now. So let's just have a look. So February 1st was here. This is when market open was. So around here, something like that. Now, I have the exact accurate results, so we'll dive into them soon. Okay, so here's the closest I can get to the actual results. It's slightly more than that, from market open to market close, but the numbers are similar. So it was about 6.5k. It was actually just over 6.5k, which meant that it was a pretty decent week. I think this was very similar to my week 3 results, and you guys may remember during that week 3, I finished really strongly towards the end. This time, my highest parts were in the middle, which you can see here. And so during the middle of the week, I was actually up just over 10k. So I'd actually done really well to get to that point, but I did not stay at that point throughout the rest of the week. You know, that was because of some trades I made, that was because of some of my stocks in my portfolio going down. You guys know it was another choppy week in the market, but I'm sure you guys are not too bothered about that. I'm sure you guys want to see exactly how I got to the point where I was sat at just over 10k profit on the week. So to be honest, this one's a pretty simple one. I actually recorded me trading the stock that I'm going to talk about right now. Unfortunately, you guys know I had some technical issues again this week. The laptop is still not fixed, so I wasn't able to upload that video, but I do have the screen recording of the stock I traded itself. And that is now here. Virgin Galactic, ticker symbol SPCE. So this was easily my best trade of the week, and this was the trade that actually really took me through this week, because the rest of the stocks in my portfolio, they were kind of doing this and this, a bit of up and down. The option trades I had weren't the best. I took a hit on a couple of different positions, BlackBerry of note, where I lost just under 1k. But yeah, the stocks in my portfolio didn't do amazing, and there was a lot of fluctuation. But Virgin Galactic did pull through for me. So I can kind of break that down for you very briefly. A couple weeks ago, I bought a $31 call option for Virgin Galactic, which expired on February the 5th. So that was this past Friday. And my break-even price for that stock was $33.50. I bought 10 contracts and I paid a $2.50 premium for each of those contracts. Now you guys can see, each of my contracts, which I bought for $2.50, was at $24. Let me just say that again. Every single one of those contracts I bought, I purchased for $2.50, $250. Each of those individual contracts got up to a price point of $24 each. That is $2,400. Now, as you guys can see, the stock itself was up to $55.50 on Monday. So we started the week really well. And actually on Wednesday, this trend continued. The stock saw highs of $57.80, you know, an hour into market open. At one point, my contracts were sitting at $27 per contract. Again, after paying $2.50 for the contract. I honestly thought that, you know, this stock was going to continue to rise. It did actually continue to rise, but yeah, Wednesday was the high point of the week for Virgin Galactic, and that is also why my portfolio was up so high. You guys know about options, you guys know I trade options, and when these kind of things happen, you know, especially when the stock is so high within an hour of market open and the stock itself is up 22% in a singular day, yes, those option plays are gonna go crazy, they're gonna run it up. And since I bought 10 contracts of those, yeah, well, the money really started to run on Wednesday. So I didn't just let it run and keep running and running. I decided from my 10 contracts, I was gonna sell 5 of them. So with about 14 minutes left before market closed on Wednesday, I decided to put a sell order in for $26.50 each. Again, I paid $2.50 per contract. So I put my sell order in to sell 5 of my contracts. They all sold instantly. I was happy with my profit. So I came away with $13,250. Now that was just 5 of my contracts. Now actually the stock continued to run a little bit higher Wednesday and it opened even higher on Thursday. No big deal. I did what I wanted to do and I closed out my profits throughout the rest of the week. So that was my best trade during the week and I was pretty pleased with that. One thing I will say is the rest of the week was a bit worrying because I didn't do that well with these stocks. You guys know that this market was down a couple of days and my portfolio was also down a couple of days, but Wednesday was my best day in the market. Wednesday actually closed the day right to market close with a 10K profit, and that's just within the day. Now, as I told you guys, I did not end the week up 10K, I ended the week up 6.6K, and that was down to the fact that I think I had 3 red days compared to 2 sole green days. Wednesday was obviously my best day, but those other red days kind of dragged the portfolio down. So one thing I do need to do better is not rely on one stock to carry me so heavily. I realized that without Virgin Galactic, I could have had a rough week in the market. But it was good that I took profits on time. I moved on to looking for the next opportunity. Now I do want to show you guys a couple different plays that I decided to jump into this week. One was SunPower. I bought 3 call options for $50 and I went in way too early with this stock. As you guys can see, I'm down 72%, but it does expire 19th of Friday and this is a strong stock, so I'm still going to keep holding. Usually I probably would have cut losses by now and just gone out of it. But yeah, I jumped into this stock way too early, so it dragged my portfolio down. As you guys can see, over $2,000 loss so far. I've not taken the money out, but unrealized loss. And yeah, without that, that's something that could have held my portfolio together if I didn't jump in too early on that stock. Another couple that I decided to dive into this week were FUBO and CCIV, the bottom 2 there. FUBO actually got in on time, but within 2 days it dropped. So I'm down just under $200 with that, but that's okay. The expiry date is for 26th of February, so I think I'm okay with that. The other one is CCIV. CCIV has done pretty well for me. Nothing crazy, but it closed out Friday, bringing me back $260, and overall I'm up $35 on it. Now, I could have got into this Monday or Tuesday, but I decided to get into it Wednesday after it already shot up. So maybe with this one I got in a bit too late and maybe fear of missing out hit me a little bit, but this one is okay because it expires 19th of March, so I've still got time, and also I'm still up anyway. So for now, I'm good with that one. Now, for some stocks which I purchased this week, you guys will probably be interested to know. So Virgin Galactic. Now, you're probably wondering, wait, what? Didn't you trade options on that? Well, yes, but what I didn't tell you guys is I left 2 contracts to expire so that I could claim the 200 shares on that stock. For those of you who don't know, when you buy contracts of options, it gives you the right to purchase those shares for the price point that you set the option at. So when I told you guys I set a $31 call for Virgin Galactic, that means I had the right to buy X number of shares for $31. Remember, I showed you guys the stock was at $57, $58. So I exercised my right to buy those shares for $31. And as you can see on the screen, that was a smart decision. I have now got 200 shares in Virgin Galactic. So you guys need to remember that. 200 shares in Virgin Galactic. So when that stock goes up heavy, my portfolio will also rise heavy. When it drops heavy, my portfolio will also drop pretty heavy. But yeah, Virgin Galactic is this new stock that I've added to my portfolio now. So we'll see how this one goes out. So far, so good, of course, but who's to say what happens in the future? But I'm definitely happy that I got this stock this week. Now there are 3 different stocks that I'm looking at getting into this week, depending on what they do. One is Mara, ticker symbol MARA. One is New York Mortgage Trust, ticker symbol NYMT. And one is Riot Blockchain, with ticker symbol RIOT. I'm looking at all 3 of these this week closely. Of course, I'll also be following other stocks such as IPOE, but I'm saying that these 3 I'm looking at very closely. There are many different opportunities in the market, And right now, I think these three could be a strong buy. That being said, I'm not going to break down the reason why I say that, but obviously if I see potential and I'm watching them, then there must be a reason behind it. If you guys do want to break down on certain stocks that I'm buying and why I'm doing that, then sure, let me know. Remember, this video is strictly for my week 5 results, and that's what I came to bring you guys. So I have my book here, just to kind of wrap up the week 5 results and give you guys the breakdown. I'm reading from this book and I've noted down, what I've done and what I've been doing, but you guys can't see it. But in total, we are now 47.1% of the way there on this 0 to 100K journey. That means you only need to make 52.9K to be done with the 100K challenge. It's only the 5th week of the year, people, and I'm already up $47,100. Now, it kind of feels surreal because I feel like I'm not rushing through it, but I'm getting to the goal a lot quicker than I expected. But there are also still a few things I need to take into consideration going forward. I have noted here that, week 1, I had a huge week, and I've not had a week like that since then. But that's okay because, who's going to make 26K every week? It's very, very rare. Obviously, week 2 was more of a struggle. Week 3 and week 5, which you just saw, were kind of similar. And week 4 was really strong. So yeah, to wrap it up, this week we made over $6,600, just over that. And overall, we're up $47,100 on the 0 to 100K challenge within the first 5 weeks. Again, this is very rare. I don't think that within the next 5 weeks I'll be done, but I do think I'll be getting to this goal a lot earlier than December 31st. We will see what's to happen. I'm feeling optimistic. But remember that I told you guys last week, when Robinhood annoy me, when all these brokerages annoy me, it only makes me go harder. I'm looking for more opportunities, more stocks, trying to increase the wealth, grow that portfolio. So that's exactly what we're doing here. I know it's nothing extravagant, $6,600 on a week is decent, right? Nothing crazy, but it's still a good amount of money, especially for this challenge. If I can make that every week, then that's solid. Now I'm in a position where I just need to make just over $1,000 every single week until the end of the year, and I'm good. And like you guys know, that's definitely possible. But yeah, I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please make sure to check out that first link. It is a free Discord where we talk about stocks. But yeah, please go check it out. Also check out all those other links in the description. Thanks a lot for watching today's video. That's it from me. I got money making. You got money making. See you guys next time for another video. Peace.
Game over.